The live action Avatar is all bark and no bite.
Oh, the super bark. Scary, scary.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, by the way, not the blue people. And no, I don't mean the disastrous movie that came out in like 2010.
Ew! Dude! What the f?
We are talking about one of the most anticipated series to drop this year.
Now you're speaking my language.
Well, get the hell on then. Come on, let's go.
So you're probably wondering, why would I say something so negative when I'm describing something that I was really excited to see?
I don't get it.
Well, for starters, if I'm being honest, it was to grab your attention.
Let's get the people going.
But in sincerity, it's really how I feel. And if you keep watching, you'll understand where I'm coming from.
Oh, let's get straight to it. On my mama, we lit.
As I already stated, Avatar: The Last Airbender was one of my most anticipated series to drop in 2024. So in turn, I had really big expectations going into the show. In comparison to the original cartoon, it passes the eye test for what we've seen in the trailer alone. But that doesn't explain why this series has no bite.
I still don't get it.
Well, to do that, we have to understand what the bark is first. If you haven't guessed, the bark is visuals. Everybody could see how good this thing looked on screen. I mean, it's the first thing you notice, right? That Netflix budget got them looking extra crispy.
SpongeBob? Yeah? How does it look?
From the colors to the visual effects to how they use light in different scenarios, this show is up there with the best of them. And let's be real, visuals was never really in question. With the amount of technology available nowadays, as long as that budget is right, you can almost make anything look pretty.
Logical.
Now they're on the same page, let me explain what the actual bite is.
Finally!
The bite is what makes these shows great. The bite is what makes you want to watch the show again and again and again. The bite is the thing you remember long after the credits roll. The bite is the thing everyone loves most about shows. And that's the story.
He ain't lying.
I mean, sure, seeing all the different bending styles is cool and all. And sure, Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of the most visually appealing series out there. Hands down.
That's the fact, Jack!
Even though some of the storylines don't hit like the original.
How dare you?
But nostalgia aside, the biggest element separating good and trash live action adaptations is the story.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it.
I have a newfound appreciation for live action adaptations.
I like you, man. You lie a lot.
Partially because in the beginning, I just think expectations were a little bit too high. Mainly because of what Marvel was able to do in the past with the MCU. I repeat, the past. But it's different jumping from 2D animation to live action because the gap is so wide. I mean, you go from an infinite canvas where your only limitation is your own imagination to then try to create those same moments in the real world with real people and, you know, where a thing called gravity exists.
Julian.
Fortunately, technology isn't the biggest limiting factor anymore. The biggest limiting factor for a live action series is just time. Most of these live action adaptations are condensed to around like 8 to 10 episodes, so they have to be super precise with the episodes they choose to cover, because if they don't, you run the risk of creating major plot holes in the story.
Oh, hell no!
And shoot, combining complementary arcs together in one episode is difficult already by itself. And unfortunately, a lot of times the pacing suffers in the process. Now, if the story is good, you shouldn't have no major issues, but it's just something to be aware of and to continue to try to improve on in future seasons. Now, by no means does this mean I think that this series is trash.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
I really did enjoy watching every single episode, and I plan on watching it again.
That's cap. I accuse you of capping.
Because I see potential in Team Avatar, bro. Like, even though I personally don't think they hit their groove yet.
No! You threw off my groove!
But those issues are things that can be fixed eventually. So a lot of times in those major moments, this show just didn't have that bite that I was really looking for.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Which is why I ended up giving an 8 out of 10 G-File score. Like, it's not bad, but I just see the potential for it to be better. And on top of that, if you ask me, I think book 1 is the weakest out of the whole show. And I can tell you this, I'm still super excited for season 2, because one thing that they did do a good job of was establishing the players and their motivations. Granted, some portrayals were better than others, but hopefully with more time, they can all take their roles to the next level.
I hope so.
Okay. The only thing that I really wish they could include more of was the journey. Even a short montage would suffice.
What the f doing? Y'all rationing around here? Come on, hook me up. 2 little string beans. Give me the goddamn string beans.
I just want to feel like time is passing and we're just not using Appa to fast travel everywhere. I want to see the world, and some of those side quests that, you know, they skip and the world building elements that they piece here and there throughout the story are the things that really make this show great. It's what makes it legendary, because those are the moments that build the characters into who they will become. Plus, let's be honest, bro, Appa didn't get no love this season. He's just as big of a part of Team Avatar as anybody, even Aang. Plus, nobody has a bigger bite than Appa. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Show my man some more respect.
Let's go. Stop playing with my name. I'll drill y'all. Stop playing with my name.
But that's all I got for Netflix's live action Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let me know what y'all think in the comments section below. And if you did enjoy this review, here's another one we think you would enjoy. But before you go, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more. And I'll see y'all next Friday. Peace.